Hey guys, Matt Holmes here, and I am here to introduce to you my 10-step delegation email course. That's right. For over 7 years now, I've run my company handshaking.com with a fully outsourced team in the Philippines. And most recently, I even lived in the Philippines during the whole pandemic. So I wanted to give you guys a preview on what this 10-step delegation email course is all about, okay? So number one, first, if you haven't hired remotely, or in a different culture, the first thing you need to do is write down your goals on what you need help with, okay? This doesn't have to be complete. It doesn't have to be everything. You might be wondering if you're hiring someone full-time or part-time. Don't worry about that. Just get the goals down. Second, if you've already hired people remotely, you're going to be ahead because number two is preparation. If you're one of those who have not hired team members remotely, you're going to need to prepare a little bit, and we'll go into that for number two of the 10-step delegation email course. Number three is the job post, okay? These team members need to know exactly what they're going to be doing, and drafting the job post is the next step. And then, of course, publishing it. After you publish the job post, we can get you probably 200 candidates, and you can set up interviews with your favorite. And there's other good ways to weed out the best talent, which I'll teach you. And number four, which is interviews. We'll find the best, interview them. After you interview some folks, you'll send out maybe a couple job offers, maybe one job offer. And that includes also a contract. We're talking about hiring in the Philippines, guys. So we're not going to have an employer-employee contract like you might have with your American company. We're hiring a team member from abroad, but it's still important to have a contract, which includes what benefits you provide and et cetera, okay? Number six, there's also one tax form, which is much easier than setting up payroll in the US like I did several years ago. That is a beast. And it's very expensive and it takes a long time if it's your first time setting that up. I'm sure many of you guys can relate with that. So after number six, the tax form, number seven, you're going to need 2-week training. If this is your first team member from a different culture who's working remote. So we'll go through exactly what I show my team when we hire people on the first 5 days of their first week and the second 5 days, their second week. So we'll go through that. Number eight, in the Philippines, it's popular to have something called 3-month probation or probation. It can vary on how many months. We go with 3 months. And there's no benefits during that time. There's only the pay. But after 3 months, it's kind of something to look forward to get all their benefits, which is number 9, benefits. We'll go over what you can expect to provide your Filipino team member with. It's quite different than the US. We send bags of rice and stuff like that. Things you're probably not thinking about unless you've been out there before. And last but not least, the final step to my 10-step delegation email course is management. I know for many of you guys, it's probably pretty scary to want to hire a team member who's working remote if you've never done it before. How do you manage them? How do you track their time? What if they disappear? What if you need to give them a warning? All those kinds of things. So that's it for now. And please check me out on Instagram. I started a new account just for this consulting that I'm willing to do. It's called Delegating. So hope to see you there. And more content is coming soon. Thanks.